The second part about another major topic, women aren't held accountable. I mean, it's true. It's true that
It is true
there are
to
many
some
things in
extent.
society. I don't know exactly about this example, but in many more advanced, more progressive societies, there are many things that are in an attempt to make uh, society a lot more fair to women.
In
They
some
have
cases.
made, in some cases, they have made it unfair to men. Okay,
Mm.
I'm happy to see that that is actually being addressed. Like these overcorrections are being addressed to bring it back to equal
Yeah.
opportunities and stuff. So I don't
Yeah.
think, but the overcorrections is like temporary and it's expected whenever you're trying to fix a disadvantage, form of discrimination. There will always be overcorrection, and again, it's fair to complain about these things, but as long as you're doing as long as you also acknowledge when it's being fixed and you are not just mentioning it, because within the red pill community, when they see certain things in society that is unfair to men, they use it as a way to um, cry victim. Like it's a victim. It's amazing because a lot of these people are right-leaning people who look at the left and they say like, oh, it's victimhood culture, but the entire point of the red pill community is for men to act like they're victims, right?
Yeah.
Even if there are many things in society that is unfair to men, well, there's also many things in society that is unfair to women, right? So don't use the examples of things that are unfair to men to put men against women as if we are not on the same team, right? Acknowledge that there are certain things that are unfair to men. There are certain things that are unfair to women. And instead of using them as a way to put men against women, come together and we could figure out what these are and solve it together. Men and women are on the same side. We are on the same team. Okay, we're on team human. So let's see what they are and we could resolve them. Yeah. But
There's
here's a
one.
comment I want to
There's
highlight.
just one
Yeah.
point in this. There's just one point in this that, for example, if two co-workers are having sex, only the man is punished. Now, if a man has a higher power, then he can. There was this Steve Carell TV series which is loosely based around Matt Lawler's life, where he was later on. Matt Lawler was a creep, but in the movie, which was loosely based around that, or the TV show, I forgot what was the name of it. If anyone remembers, it was on Apple TV, I think, and then there was another season coming out. But it did come out, I think. So that showed that okay, he had his subordinate woman, and he did successfully seduce her. But then he got in trouble and the overall theme was that he used his power to influence herself. It was like, yeah, but men have always done that, like women like that as well. So unless he forced himself, unless he acted like a creep or something, then then fair enough. But if if he hits on her or something and she likes it, she likes the attention, then he should not be punished. But here the case was a power dynamics. Oh, he was more powerful. Okay, so the other creep we had, what was his name? That guy, the guy who caused this whole Me Too thing, Weinstein. What was his name?
Yeah. Wait. Brett? No, I forgot.
No, that's a side. Henry? What was his name?
I forgot.
Anyway, yeah. So creep. He's in prison now. So a big movie director. Now he was obviously abusing his power. He was actually saying, if you want to get a role, then you have to do this. And then he was forcing himself. So now that's an abuse of power. But if a boss has a secretary or someone who reports to him, and he asks her out on a date and she agrees, and then the relationship goes south, then he should not be punished for it. So we do have this, and again, as you said, these are those overcorrections that I'm sure they're not sustainable.
Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you, people.
Thank you.
Get my best-selling book, Why There Is No God, for free. Click on the link for it in the description.